Okay, country, this one's for you. So, you're a rooster. Shake those tail feathers, baby. Chinese, you're the rooster. Don't know which type. You'll have to have a look, see whether you're wood, metal, or water, fire. But it's good to be a rooster. My son's a rooster. Leo, cusper. Leo, Cancer cusper. So, let's see. What does country need to know? Spirit, please. So the ancestors want to tell. There we go. So it's about speaking your truth and being careful with your resources, having faith, learning everything you can. You're a teacher. A high priestess would make a perfect partner for you. I told you this before. You're my counterpart. If you was a fella, perfect. But you're not. So look for a 2 or a 29. Oh no, I was too busy waffling. I hope I haven't missed your card. I probably have. Knowing me. We'll see. Oh no, there we are. Brilliant. So you're here to teach. Teach the younger ones the faith. The old ways. So at the minute though you're torn, confused, between a rock and a hard place, a path of blood and tears. There may be 2 properties involved, 2 jobs, 2 situations, 2 people. Ping-ponging between 2 homes. Sometimes I get this when you're looking after elderly parents or young grandchildren. Trying to be in 2 places at once. There's a Cancer mentioned here, that could be you because you're a cusper, and 2 people born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. It's all confusion. But you hold the key. There's 2 keys there. You are blessed 3 times. Speak your truth and be careful with your resources. Like I said, you are a Cancer cusper. This is the red vehicle. For you, it's positive. Could be a new vehicle. Those born on the 7th or the 25th of any month, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. But there is control issues here, so don't try and control others. Just take back control of your life. Be on the right path, go towards and focus on what it is that you want. Any enemies will be overcome. You have nothing to worry about. That enemy may be yourself. Communication is going to be difficult. It may be blunt and to the point and rapid. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cusper could be involved there. There is an end to a family dynamic. Somebody is leaving the family unit, either through passing or otherwise. Things didn't work out with something or someone, and there's been a disappointment. You're not to blame. You played your part in it, but you can't dwell on it. Don't cry over spilt milk and don't look back at the past. You've come to that proverbial bridge. It's time to cross it. People will try and block your path. Possibly the Leo side of you will get in the way, because this is a Leo card. I was born 1966, plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved, and children. But they are making you confused and unhappy. Could be to do with children or your childhood. Somebody coming back from your past, but it's a positive energy. Something to do with children. 6 months, fond memories. A revisit of something from your childhood. Fantastic. 6 months. So that major arcana that's negative, the only one that's negative is the 19th. Avoid those on the 19th of any month that live at the 19, or any appointments on the 19th are not going to go well. Yeah, there's a professional here. Maybe you need to seek professional advice. A doctor, priest or lawyer. This is a female, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cusper, who is very detached. She's been hurt in the past, so she keeps a distance from people, but she is there to protect. She's clear thinking. It's about cutting people out and not getting too attached. Standing on your own 2 feet. Bringing balance to your life. Overcoming addictions. Either gambling, spending, shopping, alcohol, drugs, chocolate even. It's you have learnt the lessons now. The schooling part is over. You don't have to learn any more hard lessons. You've been through the blacksmith's forge and you've come out the other side stronger. Look for the rainbow, because that's a positive sign. And remember what we said about the flamingo. Standing on your own 2 feet. Possibly eating more fish, because the flamingo gets its colour from the shrimps that it eats. Finding balance in your life. Putting the right diet into your body. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze then. Nourishing yourself. The 14, massively important. Sagittarius, massively important. Again, in a positive way. 16 is negative. This is some sort of shock. This is arguments, accidents, losses in the home, water and electrical problems, sometimes floods. Sometimes the passion has gone out of something. The 16, negative energy. A missed opportunity perhaps. Somebody being rejected. A proposal that was given and not accepted. Because of fear. Those born on the 22nd, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. They fear what other people will think. They fear what lies ahead. So they're dwelling on that, staying in that dark place because they're crying over spilt milk. That's not what you want to do. They're too afraid of what other people think. And it's causing an obstacle, like we said. Capricorn energy, possibly. But it's somebody not putting the effort in that's needed to overcome this obstacle. 8 years. Somebody's sitting on the fence and not making a decision, and it's bringing the end to something. Because, yeah, somebody, and I think it's you, needs to put the boundaries in place. Don't let people play the martyr or the victim to get what they want. Play on your good will. You've said yes to the little things in the beginning, and then they've asked more and more, and you keep saying yes, but resentment is starting to form. So don't sacrifice yourself for ungrateful people. Start putting your boundaries in place and start saying no. Don't say yes when you mean no. It will be hard the first time, but as soon as you've got that over, it'll get easier. You have to stop this taking advantage of you. Those born on the 12th, living or past Pisces energy, could be any month. Date for your diary and address. It's negative energy, it's karmic, it's secrets and hidden enemies. 2 years is mentioned. A missed opportunity, perhaps a year ago. I said this in my last one, which is quite strange. And you do both share the same first name, which again I think is quite freaky. But there's a reason for it. I don't know what's going on with Donald Trump. They're giving me Donald Trump for you for some reason. And mutiny on the bounty. Yeah, confusion. Again, it's torn between that what you should do and what you want to do. Life's too short. That 18 is definitely negative. Feeling like a bird in a gilded cage, having everything you need but still feeling lonely. Lonely in a room full of people, feeling half erased, feeling ignored, perhaps having to half your income. 5 years. But there will be a celebration and perhaps a new home, a house move, a wedding, something like that. So if you get invited to something, go. Some sort of celebration. Because you are protected. There is a divine masculine for this divine feminine. They are both of the same mind. They're both detached. They've both been hurt possibly. But they are very clear about what they want. And it's a perfect match. He will protect you. It's Archangel Michael. He is the protector of lost souls. But it's also a masculine energy of the doctor, priest or lawyer. Professional help. You may know better than me if there is some sort of native artwork near you. It's important for some reason. It will empower you. Maybe a tribal burial ground, something like that. It is, there is some conflict over that. It needs to be protected. Conflict and confrontation. Yeah, you must take action. The spirit wants you to take action. It could be on a mountainside, within a cave, something like that. Somebody's not putting enough effort in. Maybe there's not enough money there. Somebody's living to work instead of working to live, instead of living to work. You know what I mean? I'm getting it wrong, aren't I? Somebody's just living to work instead of working to live. You need to enjoy your life. This 19 is back. So that 19 is definitely a negative energy. Somebody who is blocking your path, not telling you everything. Somebody not to be trusted. It is also the Leo side of you though. So you may be putting obstacles in your own path. You're going to have to fight for something. Spirit want you to fight for something. Get legal advice if you need to, but you have to fight. And accept any invitations that come your way because there is some sort of celebration here. So, I think you will know now who it is that you need to avoid or keep at arm's length. But action is needed. You can't sit back and wait. You've got to fight for this. Yeah, avoid water. Stay away from the sea. Stay away from too much salt. There will be no travelling across water, or shouldn't be. You are strong enough for this. This is Maglorian Gala card. You will survive, and there is a pot of gold at the end of it, but you will have to go through some turmoil first. No place like home. But home to spirit is where the heart is. You feel adrift and you may not feel at home where you are, but there is a home for you and they will provide it. You may return to the family home for some reason. People want you to do things by the book, and that may not be a bad thing. Do it as much as you can, but don't be led by the nose. You don't know everything. So for now, it's best to tread carefully. Yeah, you're at a fork in the road. There's no going back, but you have still things to do before you can choose a path. Don't live in the past, dwell on that spilt milk. The past is over. Don't live in the future because that is not promised. You have to live as much as you can in the now time. So don't keep putting it off. If people said you want to go out, say yes. Don't wait for a better day or whenever because it might not arrive. Somebody has been cursed here and you can lift that curse. For now, I believe that you are preparing or needing to prepare for something. So get yourself stocked up, plenty of wood. It may be a hard winter. Chop wood, draw water, get it all ready for the winter because the winter may be hard. I've just realised that's the hawk. So there may be a hawk. When you see a hawk, that is your animal totem. Look it up. Yeah, somebody's trying to dominate you, punish you for something, or you may be punishing yourself for something that there's no need to. You're not to blame. Yeah, so a passing maybe. Something happened when somebody passed and you had to take the responsibility for something. They are telling you did the right thing. Your ships are about to come in. You hold the key to your happiness. Again, the house move. There's something wrong within the home and family unit. And again, the sun. You're in the dark about something. Damn it. The mice. And that bloody goddamn fox. The mountains to climb. Don't let people take advantage of you. That 14 is mentioned again. That's negative energy. So, repetition, boredom, abuse of power. Somebody is constantly bantering, negotiating, nagging, criticising or bickering. They're negative energy. You don't need them in your life. There's punishment or possibly violence, abuse of power. Walk away from it. Don't try and engage it. Put your mind into your hobbies. Sweep away harmful behaviour. There's something that you're doing repeatedly that you do not have to relearn. Something's not over. You won't be able to retreat. You've got to take action. It may be something to do with illness or anxiety and estrangement. So you may be estranged from someone or something, a dominant person. 20 years from now, you will not worry about the things that you did do, only the things that you didn't, and that will bring disappointment. So sail away from the safe harbour, catch the wind in your sails, explore and live the dream. There will be travel, transportation, adventure, exploration and journey. So take the black pearl and follow your dream. You may be caught up in the doldrums, but now is the time to break away and broaden your horizons. This is a card of transition. You are charting new territory, especially if you've been dreaming of exploring new ventures professionally or creatively. Freedom to make your own choices and navigate your own course. There will be a few storms along the way because people won't like being able to use you. So step out of your comfort zone. There's a whole new world waiting for you. You hold the key to your happiness. In your hands, this key has the power to unlock the mysteries and find the answers that have been hidden away. It's the resolution of all your problems and challenges. It will shed light on the situation because there's a lot being kept in the dark from you, especially by that 19. It is going to remove all the obstacles that people are trying to put in your way. It will be good luck and it will empower you and safeguard your destiny. There will be answers, resolutions and protection, security and empowerment. In the home, though, there is lack of security, stability, comfort or welcome for some reason. If you are not present in the mind as well as the body in the home, you're in the wrong place. There should be smoke rising from the chimney and a warm welcome in your home because a visitor is about to arrive. It may be an unwanted visitor. There's lack of vitality, optimism or success. There's a need for recovery. There will be no victory here, the 19. You need to see things clearly and only you can make that happen. Somebody is trying to undermine your foundations. Don't open the door to that thief. You will find out about a theft or a loss. Somebody trying to destroy or erode or deteriorate your home and family life. You're running out of time and this is going to cause a lot of trouble. So don't let the unwanted visitor in, whoever it is. Because if you let someone take your chickens, they will come back for your sheep. We've said that, haven't we? It could be a female, a conniving creature, nuzzling. A sly fox is a false friend who has tricked you into trusting them and letting them close. This card indicates that someone you think you know may be manipulating you or using you to further his or her own agenda. This card may refer to personal situations or deception and duplicity at work. The appearance of this warning is to keep your eyes open. Do not allow yourself to be charmed and taken in by an attractive con artist. It also may refer to fraudulent financial schemes that you can avoid falling into this trap by remaining vigilant and responsible, because there is deception, charm, manipulation and betrayal here, fraud, agenda and trickery. 21 is mentioned more than once as an obstacle that you can overcome. There's obstacles standing in your way, but you have the key. It is a formidable force and a challenge that you need to face. It's unavoidable delays that you're going to have to deal with, possibly the bad winter. The mountain may represent physical obstacles and mental ones. You may face resistance from others or from within yourself. Paralysing fear, yes, or lack of confidence may be holding you back. Yet sheer will is not the way past this mountain. Once you accept that you've hit a wall, you can begin to formulate a new approach and creative solutions to resolve the situation. There will be a way forward, so don't give up, but it might entail taking a few steps back and starting over with far less income. Okay, so whatever it is that happens, I told you, didn't I? Don't worry. And there it is. We'll get to that in a minute. This is about your soul. What did I say? The number 2 is positive. The 29 is negative. So, your soul. The High Priestess, that's my card. Are you listening? Because this is important. All things come to the soul from its roots, and your roots go deep. The name Teresa is important. What is your gut telling you? There are hidden messages coming from your ancestors by the light of the moon. The moon shows how we respond emotionally to what we feel most deeply. Crowds belong to the moon, but also shyness, reticence, and things that occur in the darkness. The moon is our innermost selves. Do not be shy. Allow yourself to shine. There will be fluctuations in your life and mood changes every 2.5 days. It's governing the masses and what is likely to be popular. You may have trouble controlling your emotions, and you may want to do things that are safe. You're very sensitive, and you must gauge any feelings before you enter a room or being with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you're also dependent on how others are responding to you now. So the arts, helping professions will suit you best. You would do well working with persons with mental or emotional problems, or anyone who needs counselling. It is also a good time to rely upon your imagination and pay attention to your dreams. Write them down and then interpret them, but not with the scientific meaning, with the spiritual meaning. When this card turns up in a reading, all is not as it seems, because something is being obscured from you. They've said that many, many times. You may feel you've lost direction, or that you don't have all the information to go forward. There is much you are sensing, but you may be hesitant to act. It may look as if it's difficult to cut through the fog to get to the real truth in any situation. Substance abuse issues, yes, addictions, may touch your life. Not you necessarily, but certain energies or persons surrounding you. After growing close to someone, that energy may feel smothering or restrictive. Insecurities may arise, and there may be feelings of paranoia. But we love this person. They make us feel safe. We should have released things from our lives or just given up. But no, hang in there, you'll win sooner or later, is the cry in your head. It's important not to accept any false pictures or misapprehend the truth. Like with the Neptune card, with the Moon card, deception is possible, and things are cloudy right now, and you may not want to let go, but it's not necessarily good for you to hang on. It's a good time to open your mind to visions, as well as appreciating women's wisdom and intuition, finding your feminine side and bringing out your visions and talents in a more public way. As shy and tentative as the moon is, she still represents fame and crowds. And when you think of the moon, think mystery, birth, your tribes, unanswered questions, and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past, yes, is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts will be strange yet compelling, but very familiar. An important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours, so pay close attention to the energies that swirl around you. It's a good time to rely upon your gut instinct. So nighttime, the soul, feelings, high emotions, sorrow, being moody. It may be somebody that's hurt you in the past. Feeling restless, betrayal, protection, clandestine encounters in the evening, the tribe, the family tree, secret affairs, feeling adrift, wandering, never reaching a resolution, things that should have been dealt with years ago, situations where you feel shy or awkward, food, nourishment, fantasy, creative imagination, psychic visions, feeling distracted, cloudy thinking, finding closure, Movement near or over water is to be avoided, we know that. Travel to foreign countries, arenas, crowds, conventions. Female issues, women's mysteries, speculation, visions, the spirits and ghosts, the breasts and the abdomen. Someone is being dishonest. Be spontaneous, live in the moment, which is what they said there in the inner world, your child within. Mothers, grandparents, finding out who we truly are. The dreams, the soul, the dark night of the soul, the dream time, as your ancestors would say. Memories, the past, wisdom, shelter and deep love. So if you've got a mother or a grandmother in spirit, they are definitely watching over you. But what they're saying is, according to spiritual law, you can have anything that your heart desires. However, if your happiness or sense of security or feeling of power depend on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing. And it is a chain which binds you to a lower vibration and keeps you stuck. So it means that they can manipulate you. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people. It doesn't mean that you sever that relationship. It just means that you no longer are being controlled by them. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. Release everyone and everything and let your spirit be free. It's massively important to spirit, so it must mean something. And one last word from the light workers, please, spirit, love and light for country. So, dance like nobody's watching, country. That's your, it could be your song. Dance with life. You have to change your energy. Somebody's been dimming your light and it's not a good thing. It may be somebody who is quite violent, abusive. Do something that you've never done before. Life is always moving, and if you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat, which governs all of life. And one of the best ways to shift your energy frequency and vibration is to put on some music and dance along to it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each new bop, sway and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your vibration. Put on some music, dance unrestrained and fall into the frequency of life. In doing so, your body will begin to learn how to be moved by your intuition, which is connected to the systemic beat. If dancing isn't your thing, then simply do something that you would not usually do to shift the energy. You cannot solve a problem with the same mind that created it, and you cannot attract a different experience without changing your energy first. It is time to shift things up and find a way to dance along with the beat of life. Do something to change your energy now. It may be that there is a celebration on or around you of the native tribes where they will do one of the native dances. If so, I think you ought to go and join in. But there's nothing here that suggests you cannot move mountains. You'll soon find out what it's all about. Just avoid the numbers I told you to avoid and remember the good ones. Thanks for listening, darling. Speak soon.